Hey there, Brew Tubers. Greetings from my Kombucha wort SCOBY concoction. You can see the chunks floating there, and it actually looks like a sack strain is doing really well in there compared to how a kombucha normally ferments. You don't normally see that much foam in a kombucha. So it looks like having the malt in there was favorable to the more traditional strains that are in with that kombucha SCOBY, because my SCOBY does contain some sack strains in it, but it doesn't stink or anything. I thought maybe I'd get some aromas coming out because all I have is that coffee filter over the top. Kombucha SCOBYs do require airflow, so you don't use an airlock with them. But anyhow, that one's chugging along. This is my sour that I brewed a month or so ago. And it is starting to form a bit of a pellicle. You can't see it real well through the carboy because there's all sorts of gunk in there. But it is getting a thin pellicle on the top. No little tendrils or anything so far. Then there's my Imperial IPA going. Hello. It's pretty much fermented out. I need to dry hop it. And then I did start something else. I started a continuous brew. I found this this neat little pitcher with a spigot. It's about 1.5 gallons in capacity. And look at its little hat. It's cute. This does let airflow go through. I pulled the gasket out so the air can get in and out. Typically with kombucha you'd put a towel or something over the top. So I'm going to do what's called a continuous brew with this, where every time I draw some off I just add tea back in, and that should be able to go indefinitely. Probably needs about 4 or 5 more days before it's done. The SCOBY is starting to form though. Look at that. Pretty gross, huh? Tastes delicious though. Still kind of sweet. Anyhow, got all sorts of little microscopic organisms growing in my house right now. Also, I picked up at a thrift store this AeroGarden thing. I got it for 15 bucks at a thrift store, which is a steal. They're like, I don't know, they're a lot more than that brand new. But it's a little hydroponic herb and vegetable garden. I got some spinach, oregano, which is sprouted, basil, which is just starting to sprout. Back there I got some lettuce. The spinach is not sprouted yet, so it's a pretty cool little setup. You can raise the light up as it grows bigger, and I just had the saran wrap over it to keep the moisture in until the seedlings get going. So hobbies galore. Cheers.